As you may know, there are many ways through which one can be harmed online. But keeping in mind the places where a person may be the most vulnerable in terms of being exploited online, we will be covering the topics on your screen.
I'm sure most will agree that being online or using the internet has become a part.
At times, doing some of the most basic things can often save us from the most dangerous situations. The two general precautions which you should take to make sure that you keep yourself away from harm's way in the online world are not publicizing your personal information and reporting suspicious activity. Also keep in mind that at times, internet is often used as a tool for blackmailing or degrading someone's reputation. So make sure that the content you post is not something which would make you vulnerable if someone else were to access it. Because once something is on the internet, chances are that it can never be taken back.
Personal information. Numerous avenues and possibilities.
In order to ensure that your personal information is not misused, make sure you do two particular things. Firstly, ensure that your privacy settings on any app or platform that you use are being used to hide your information from strangers. Most of the apps and platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and even Tinder provide you with the option of not showing anything other than your username to a stranger. Even your profile pictures can be blurred. Secondly, whenever forming a password, make sure you do not use your personal information. So do not use your surname or your date of birth as your password. Rather use a non-consistent pattern of numbers and alphabets.
Mental health. As the picture shows, make your mental health.
It is healthy practice to have an overall good online profile. To make sure that you have a clean profile, ensure that the content you post or share or like does not involve something illegal or abusive or offensive. Usually the kind of posts that you like or share, material similar to that is more likely to show up on your feed. And posts which are abusive or offensive in nature attract a lot of spam users. Therefore, regularly following such posts would make your profile vulnerable to being stalked by such spam users, and maybe even to being hacked. Also, be careful about the people you connect with or befriend online, or the kind of online groups you join. If you do not like the content that is being shared in a group, leave the group or report it. If you're not comfortable with someone you are talking with, or not sure about their identity, do not share sensitive information with them. Also search your name on various social media websites. It is very common for spammers to use names and pictures of other people and post offensive material through such IDs. Also keep in mind that your profiles could be seen by your employers, and most of the employers search for prospective employees online as well. So keep your profile in a manner which you would like your employers to see.
Sexual offences and sexting. What I'd like to stress is
Online gaming portals are used as portals for grooming as well. So if you think that someone is interested in talking with you about sexual acts or asks for sexual pictures, block them straight away and do not indulge in further communication. If you are uncomfortable about the content being shared in the chat room that you are a part of, leave that chat room. You can also go to the Child Exploitation and Online Protection Command website or contact the Child Line if you're facing any kind of abuse, harassment, bullying, or receiving threats from anyone through any online gaming portal.
I've named this final slide, put the devices down and try something new.
And that would be the end of this webinar. Thank you for your time and for listening to this webinar. We hope this was helpful.